Good morning, friends. So today I'm going to be showcasing this Tropical Chic stamp set that is retiring. It also comes with die cuts, and these die cuts are real fun. These die cuts are actually on sale with the retiring for $18.90. So I'm going to show you a couple other cards that I made using the same stamp set. And then I'll show you what we're making today. So I made this in the past. It's really cute. This framelit is really cute. It's in the cutters, in the die cut. It's for the Tropical Chic, and it's really pretty. These are just pieces that can be cut from it. And this frame thing, which is kind of weird, but. And then this is just showing this is old paper, so I forgot. I thought that was stamped, which you could make your own background stamp like that with the stamp, but, and then here's what we're making today. So, all the pieces are cut out, but you could just layer stamp them behind and cover it up. So I wanted to show you that today. The colors that we're using are Basic Gray, Flirty Flamingo, and Granny Apple Green. And let's get started. I really need to clean my table off with some bleach or something. I'm inking it up and inking it up. Okay. So I said let's get started, but hi Rosa. Here, I'll show you what we're making today. This card with the Tropical Chic set. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this. I'll put this up here so that we can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to stamp the gray parts in Basic Gray, but I'm going to stamp off once on my little piece of paper. Kind of out of it today. I have a little bit of a headache. Okay. So I'm going to use this. Here's the stamp set. It's real cute. It's retiring. And the die cuts are on sale for $18.90, I think I said. Okay, so I'm stamping off once so it's not so dark. And I'm just going to eyeball this. It's going to be covered with the sentiment, so it'll be okay. Okay, and that's all with that one. And then I'm going to use these little, like, these remind me of seeds, actually. They look kind of like seeds to me. Don't they kind of look like seeds? I don't know what they're supposed to be, but, and I'm going to stick in these willy-nilly wherever. Most of them will be covered up. And then that's all we're stamping. That's all we're stamping on here. And then with the little, I cut this little sentiment piece. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment, but I'm also going to stamp it off so that it's not so dark. And let me see if it's right about here. Hopefully it won't be crooked. All right. So I am going to put a little piece behind this, a pink piece, if you can see it on the sample. I'm just going to adhere this to this with a little bit of adhesive. I am going to not do it all the way to the end because I'm going to cut. I think I'm going to do it this way actually because I put the adhesive on there. But I didn't do it all the way to the end because I'm going to cut it and I didn't want to get my scissors all gunky. Which if that doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter. But I personally like less work. So cleaning my scissors is more work for me. So I'm going to cut a flag on here. I'm going to trim it first down the middle. And then I'm going to go down about a 1/4 inch maybe and make the flag on both sides. So if you put that pink piece on there, it'll just cut along with it. So, And that is all. That's all the stamping we're doing. Oh, I lied to you. That's not all the stamping we're doing. That's all the stamping we're doing on that part. But we have to stamp all these flowers and stuff, so got some paper for that. And the colors that we're using, that's all with the gray at least. Okay, so let's put the gray. I'll do these flirty flamingo flowers first. And I'm doing them, yeah, flirty flamingo. I already said that, so. Okay. 1, I just need 3. So they stamp darker than they're going to come out. But when it dries, it kind of cools down. See how it cools down a little? And then I have to cut these on the cutter. And the leaves. Okay, so the leaves I'm doing in this granny apple green. And my granny apple green actually needs to be inked. See, it has, I don't know if you could see it on here, but it has like a lighter spot in the middle. Really? A lighter spot in the middle. So the way that I'm doing this, so I can get these like kind of variated coloring of the leaves, is I'm stamping the whole thing on here. And then I'm kind of rocking around the edges. And then when I stamp it, it kind of gives me darker on the edges and light in the middle. That doesn't happen all the time. Mostly I need to ink this pad, so it's working out for me today. But really, if you want to do it a better way, another way to do it if you aren't lazy like me and forget to ink your pads all the time, is you can take this, when you stamp it off once, and then take like a sponge, like one of these little sponge dabber things, and ink it around the edges with the sponge dabber. And that works nice too. Or if you kind of like do it like, I'm doing this off camera, sorry. If you dab it into your ink and then kind of go like this to your, I would show you, but this is blue. I wasn't thinking I was going to teach you something today, but there you go. So, see how they're kind of darker on the edges? That's just because I didn't ink my pad, but you could do that too. So, all of these and these, so we stamped these and these, and they're going to get cut out. So, here they are. Oh, look at that, magic. I already cut all these for you guys, so I don't have to do it online. So, yeah, so when they dry, when the ink dries a little bit, it's like darker on the edges. I really like this. Variegated, is that what it is? Variegated look? Okay. So, with this piece, I'm going to take this off now because I'm scrap paper. And my sentiment. I'm a mess today, you guys. Okay, so this is going to be popped up. The leaves are going to go under. So first leaf I'm going to do is this one. Kind of get it where I want it to go. And put some adhesive. And all these leaves are going to be flat. So I'm just going to put that about... I'm just eyeballing it, you guys. And this piece, I think with the other one, I put it off a little bit. But I think I'm going to trim off this so it doesn't stick out too much. It'll probably be covered up by these flowers, but I don't want to take that chance. So I'm just cutting this stem off. It's going to be hidden from the world anyway. So there we go. And this last one will be sticking out here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be covered, so I don't really need to trim it. But see how it would be sticking out if you're not careful, which I think I'm going to trim his stem off too. Okay, I'm going to stick this out about this far yonder. Cracking myself up over here. Okay, so I just put them however, and then I'm going to cover them up where they meet mostly. But not only that, the flowers will be covering part of that too. So I'm going to take my dimensionals and stick them on here. I just need two. And I want a little bit of that stamped image to hang out. So I'm gonna almost do it about to the end. And then with these tiny mini dimensionals, I'm going to put them on these little flowers. Am I on camera? I hope I'm on camera, you guys. So this one is going to go willy-nilly like this. So I'm going to put a dimensional right here in the corner, because you really don't need a dimensional on top of this piece. So you kind of want to be careful where you're putting your dimensionals. So I put it right there. So I'm going to stick it like this, and the dimensional's right here only. So this part's not even taped down. You could tape that down with regular adhesive, but you really don't want that popped up. You want it laying on the sentiment. And this piece is going to go like this, so I'm going to put a little dimensional right here on the side. It's going to stick like that, and the dimensional's right here. And this one, I'm going to put like this, so the dimensional's going to be on the bottom. Right about here. And I just kind of put them in a circle-ish around that with much love and thanks. And that's it. What do you guys think about that? I like it. Oh, where's my other pieces? Oh, here they are. Okay. So I have to put my layers together. So I just used Flirty Flamingo layer. You guys know I'm all about the layering. And that one's going to be right here. I did this one 1/4 inch shorter than the regular card base. Thank you, Rosa. Look, I like how it works out. It's pretty simple. I mean, it is using the cutter, so, but still. And then this one I did 1/8 smaller than the layer, just to give it a little pop of color behind there. And pretty much done. I'm going to add some rhinestones because I can. I think rhinestones add a little something to everything. This is my #1 favorite tool, is rhinestones. It adds something to everything, so. Okay, guys, what do you guys think? Really simple and easy today, right? Using this Tropical Chic. I really like this stamp set. And here's the cutters for it. And this, I'll show you guys because I don't think you were on earlier when I showed the. So the die cuts are on sale for $18.90. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Here's a card I got in a swap that I swapped with people, and they used. She stamped it on here, and then she also cut it out on here. So that was interesting. And then this one is using that other die cut piece. You just cut it right out. It looks nice. We did this, I think, at a stamp class. So those are the pieces. And this is the one we made. So thanks for joining today, you guys. If you have any questions, then contact me. Let me know. If you want to check on any of the retiring products, it's bffstampers.stampinup.net. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.